Shalom, and welcome to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul, your Biblical Hebrew podcast. Shalom and welcome to our Biblical Hebrew podcast. Today I would like to read with you one verse from Ezekiel 20, verse 6. Let's read together the Hebrew verse. Bayom hahu nasati yadi lahim. In that day I shall lift my hand to them. Lehotziam me'eretz Mitzrayim, to take them out of the land of Egypt. El eretz asher tarti lahim, to a land or a will which I searched for them. Zavat chalav udvash, pouring with milk and honey. Tzvihi, dear it is, lechol ha'aratzot, to all countries, to the all wills. Again, bayomahu, in that day, nasati yadi lahim, I shall carry my hand to them. Like a person carry his hand to help another person, to pull him from a hole, from a pit, to take them out from the land of Egypt into a country which I was searching for them, country which pours with milk and honey. Dear it is to all countries. What does Ezekiel mean in this verse? What is that day? Hahu in Hebrew. The word Hahu is written in 4 letters. He, Vav, Aleph. The numeral value of the word that in Hebrew, Hahu, is 17. 17 is the numeral value of the word good in Hebrew, which is Tov. Tov has a numeral value of 17. So Ezekiel says, in that day, in that good day, good illumination, I shall carry my hand to them. I shall pull them, not just from the land of Egypt, because the land of Egypt is not a geographical term, also not historical term. It's basically a will. Eretz in Hebrew is not just a land, a ground, or a soil, but Eretz means in Hebrew ratzon. Ratzon is a will. So I shall pull them out from the land of Egypt, from the will of duality, the will to have conflicts and struggle. And I shall lead them into a land, Eretz, a will, which I was searching specifically for them. What is the land, or what is the will that I was searching for them? Is the land of milk and honey, meaning milk is something that streams all the time, regardless of human intervention. It just pours. It is white and it pours from itself. Man is just asked to put a vessel under the milk to collect it. Also, honey comes naturally without man or human intervention. And here Ezekiel insert another detail which the English Bible does not put or bring forth. Which land is it? And Ezekiel says, Tzvihi, dear she is, or dear it is. Deer in English, D-E-E-R, is a beautiful animal, very sensitive animal. The nature of the deer, says Rabbi Yitzchak Luria Ha'ari, is to move all the time forward. The deer, by its nature, always moved forward to the next thing, to the future, and when he turns his head back, is only for a second or a split of a second. The deer does not invest itself in the past. It doesn't carry the heaviness of the past, the heaviness of the body. The deer is driven or is ridden by the spirit. This is why he moves all the time forward. This is why Ezekiel uses here the deer as a metaphor to a good will. What is a good will? The will of the deer, just to move forward with the spirit, with sensitivity. Don't look back. And if you look back just for a single second, don't anchor yourself in the past, in the material world. Just move to the next world, to the world of the spirit. This is why Ezekiel says that this will or this land that I'm looking for them is the land of the deer or the will of the deer. If all the countries are and all the other wills in the world is to be invested in duality, in conflicts, in governing on other people, the will of the deer is simple, just to move forward with the spirit. This is why is the only salvation that Ezekiel speaks about, the land of the deer. Eretz Hatzvi. Eretz Hatzvi, the will of the deer. This is why Ezekiel says, Tzvi hi lechol ha'aratzot. The will of the deer is a free will. Another aspect of the word deer, tzvi in Hebrew, is its numeral value. The word tzvi, deer, is written in Hebrew with 3 letters. Tzadi, bet, yod. The numeral value of tzadi is 90. The numeral value of bet is 2. Together they make 92. The numeral value of the letter yod is 10. So altogether, the numeral value of the deer, in Hebrew tzvi, is 102. 102 is written in 3 digits. 1, 0, 2. If we take the 0 out, we are left with 1 and 2 because 0 is not a number. So what is Eretz Hatzvi, the will of the deer, is 1 to 2, meaning that the spirit will go forward. The land of Canaan has other parallel names. We were learning that the value of the land of Canaan is 190 and the land of Egypt is 380, and the ratio between Egypt to Canaan is 2:1, for 380 is double 190. Now Ezekiel teaches us another parallel term to the land of Canaan. Eretz Hatzvi, the land of the deer, or the will of the deer, because the will of the deer is only one, to go forward with the spirit. The deer has no interest to sink himself in material lifestyle. So again, the land of the deer, Eretz Hatzvi, Eretz Hatzvi is a synonym term to the land of Canaan, the land of the one. So this was our little conversation for today. We wish you a beautiful day and wonderful week. Thank you for listening to Bible Stories as Blueprints of the Soul. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to hear more about a certain topic, just write us an email to hebrew@learnoutlive.com. We are always happy to hear from you. For more episodes, videos, and articles like this, please visit our website at hebrew.learnoutlive.com. We also would like to invite you to join our live classes. Just search for Online College of Biblical Hebrew on Facebook and start learning now with students from all over the world. Koltuv and Shalom.